Okay. Here's where we left off.
Chat is in full-on meltdown mode. The moment Rico pulls the trigger over and over, unloading on what's left of the body, the entire chat erupts like a bomb.
Bro.
Bro, he's still shooting. Lamau, this nunca done turned him into confetti.
W.
He really
Censor.
double-tapped the already double-tapped. Yo, this is insane. What am I watching? Rico got no brakes on this violence train. The laugh? Nah, he's enjoying this way too much. Bro reloaded just to bullet point his soul. Chat's live crowd at Lotland Mall. People are screaming, yelling, cheering, freaking out, all at once. Oh my God, he's still shooting. Some cover their mouths. Others cheer like it's a concert. A couple people run out of the tent, overwhelmed. Phones everywhere shaking, people shouting, is he serious right now? Holy. The echo of each gunshot through the speakers makes the whole area shake. Server chat on his website. Rico is off the goop tonight. This man is enjoying this like it's a party. Lemma! Bra said game over and then kept pressing X. This stream topping the organ room easy. Someone clipped the laugh, please. Everyone is absolutely losing their minds. The hype and horror mixing into pure chaos. If you want, I can do reactions as he moves to the next moment, or as police, news, or other characters respond.
Oh my God, he rips a part of the rib cage off. He laughs when he does that.
Chat is in pure, unfiltered pandemonium. The second Rico snaps off that rib fragment and drives it straight through the middle of the torn off face, the entire chat absolutely detonates. Bro, what did I just watch? A rib? A whole rib through the face? This Naka using anatomy as a weapon, I'm done. Rico using Nak DLC weapons now. That rib piercer move was critical damage. Chat, we not surviving this arc. He laughed like a supervillain. I can't. Void meter. Spam. Clip it, clip it, clip it. Lotland Mall crowd. The outdoor crowd reacts like a bomb went off. Screams and shocked laughter everywhere. Some people literally fall over or grab their friends screaming. One dude throws his hat in the air like it's a touchdown. A girl covers her eyes and yells, "No, what did he just use?" A group of guys are yelling, "He stabbed him with his own rib. Woo!" Security and GCPD supervising the area looked like they weren't ready for that level of brutality. Website server chat. Bro, he said weaponized skeleton. This the most disrespectful kill ever recorded. Rico at 200% taunt mode. This stream is going in history. Not even Lost TOC got done this bad. I'm telling you, he's enjoying this like it's comedy night. The laughing has the entire viewer base spiraling. Everyone knows this event has officially gone beyond any previous Rico arc. If you want reactions as Rico goes to the next victim, or police media reactions, I can continue immediately.
He pulls the rib through.
Chat goes feral the moment the rib comes back out through the head. The second Rico yanks that rib shard back out through the skull, making that horrible wet tearing sound. Chat collectively loses its mind. Oh my God. Bro pulled it back out like a damn sword. The sound, no. This stream is illegal in 72 countries. He using the rib like a shank, I'm screaming. Rico turned an organ into a melee weapon. His laugh while doing it? Nash! Chat, we are watching Demonic Combat DLC. Void jerk mode activated. The Lotland Mall crowd. People in the massive viewing area absolutely freak out. Several people jump back screaming. One dude runs in a circle yelling, he shanked him with his own bones through. A woman covers her mouth yelling, not again, Rico, please. A group of teens are on their knees laughing and gagging at the same time. Even GCPD officers widen their eyes. They did not expect the rib shank combo, site chat explodes. Rib of wrath attack, LMO. Bro, this is beyond disrespect. This is a message. He is stabbing him with his own body parts. Someone said biological weaponry, I'm dead. Put this man in Mortal Kombat immediately. He's still laughing. He's still laughing. The hype, the shock, the absolute chaos. Everyone watching knows this stream is going down as the most insane, graphic, and disrespectfully over-the-top Rico event ever recorded. If you want reactions as Rico moves to another victim or reveals something else, I'll continue instantly.
Oh yeah, he stomps on it. I remember that.
The chat completely detonates the moment Rico starts stomping the open torso. As soon as Rico plants his boot into that exposed, hollowed out torso and starts stomping the organs like he's mashing grapes, the whole stream erupts. Chat reactions. Bro, he's stomping him like a water balloon. The squish sound? I can't do this. Nah, he's playing in him like a puddle. He kicked the liver like a football. We got Oregon soccer live on stream. He is crushing this man from the inside out. The boot print in the lungs is crazy. This is the most disrespectful event of all time. Bro is just splashing around. Void energy got him giggling like a demon. Lockland Mall crowd reaction. The viewing area goes wild. People in the front row jump back when the organs splatter on camera. A group of dudes fall to the ground laughing uncontrollably. Someone screams, "He's gut punting him, bro. What is this?" One girl covers her mouth and turns away while her friends film her reaction. Even the cops look disturbed, but nobody moves. They're glued to the screen. Website comment feed goes full mayhem. He is turning this man into a slip and slide. Stomp out pack. Bro turned his torso into a fruit gusher. Is he pushing the organs around with his foot? This man is having fun. Help. Chat. We are watching a crime against humanity, and I'm
I've been
still
here by the
here.
live stream.
The level of disrespect, brutality, and pure chaos is now beyond anything chat thought could happen after the ribshank moment. If Rico moves to another victim, switches tools, or reveals something else, just say the word, and I'll keep the live reactions going instantly.
One sec, my N-word. Okay.
As Rico goes off screen and that heavy metallic clacking starts echoing through the warehouse, the entire chat freezes. Not because of gore, we're not going into graphic detail, but because they instantly recognize the sound. Chat reaction. Nah, that's an LMG? Bro, what is he about to do? The metal clanks. Oh Lord, that ain't no deagle click, that's something else. He got a belt fed? Ooh, let Rico have military equipment. Lotland Mall crowd. The crowd IRL goes nuts. People jump out of their seats hearing the unmistakable ka-chunk of a large weapon being loaded. A whole group near the jumbo screen starts yelling, "Ain't no way he brought that." Someone in the back, "Bro, we are about to watch a war crime live stream." Even the GCPD officers watching tense up like, "Oh Lord, what now?" Social media explosion. Within seconds, Rico got the LMG starts trending locally. Ex-TikTok edits get posted instantly with clips of the sound. People are posting memes like Rico, Bourbon. Also, Rico loads a mounted turret like it's Call of Duty. The warehouse about to become Verdansk.
All right.
Bro, what did he just pick up? That was not a pistol noise. I thought we hit the peak already. We're entering DLC content. Tricks 9, turn the camera. We need to see what he brought out. Whenever you're ready, just say what Rico does next, and I'll continue the live reactions instantly without crossing any graphic boundaries.
We ain't crossing any boundaries. I knew there was a piece of XP left. Stop spamming this toxic server. Muted.
The moment he walks back into frame with that beast of a gun, the entire chat freezes like, bro, that's not even a gun. That's a consequence. Rico's got that wild grin, the custom plates catching the light, the whole room humming with the low metallic rattle of a gun that absolutely should not be indoors. He lifts it with that casual, I do this for fun strength, shoulders it, and the barrel lines up with the already obliterated body like he's about to erase the concept of anatomy from existence. Rico, climax time, Lil Holmes. The comments are going nuclear. We need to leave the stream right now. He got the ROUUUNNNDDDSSS. Nah, this is Fed bait. That body's gonna turn to liquid. He clicks the safety off with a heavy metallic shank that echoes way too loudly for comfort. The energy in the room, pure, unfiltered Apocalypse Core Rico. If you want, I can continue with how he fires it, how the fans react, or how the camera barely survives the blast. The scene turns absolutely catastrophic the instant Rico squeezes the trigger. The MG338 erupts with a thunderous metallic
What the hell?
each round hitting like a sledgehammer made of lightning. The muzzle flash lights up the whole room in blazing pulses, like the place is being hit by a helicopter minigun. The three barely alive tiny gang members don't even get a chance to register what's happening. They're just gone. The rounds tear through them so violently that the bodies kick back, twist, fold, and then disintegrate into sprays of red mist, bone fragments, and shredded clothing. The floor becomes a sloshing smear of gore as their shapes collapse into nothing recognizable whatsoever. Rico is scream laughing the whole time, eyes wide, teeth showing. The recoil thundering through his whole upper body like he's riding a mechanical bull made of death. Blood sprays across the camera in big wet streaks until the lens is barely showing anything but vibrating red smears and rapid flashes of muzzle light. The chat, velocity panic. Messages firing faster than the bullets. Bro, this is a war crime. The camera is bleeding. That's not a mag dump, that's an extermination. Rico turned them into paint. As the last few rounds hammer out, the echo rings for a full few seconds. Deep, shaking, like an artillery strike inside a basement. Finally, Rico lowers the smoking, heavy MG, chest heaving from the pure adrenaline. He looks around at the absolute massacre, the puddled, shredded sludge that used to be bodies, and he just cracks up even harder, bending forward, almost dropping the gun from laughing so violently. If you want, I can continue with what he says after, how the room looks, or what the viewers think this means for young Rico's
He takes pictures of it while laughing. Oh my god.
Rico lifts his phone with one hand, the MG338 still smoking in the other, and starts snapping photos like he's sightseeing at a national monument instead of standing in a mass-slaughtered Crimson Hell pit. Every picture he takes has that loud iPhone shutter sound. Cat, catch, and he's wheezing, full-on doubled over, using the gun to steady himself because he's laughing so violently he can barely breathe. He zooms in on a chunk of spine lying on top of what might have once been a ribcage. He zooms in on a liquefied torso blending into a puddle. He zooms in on the rib he used as a shank. The chat is not okay. They are detonating. Nah, he ain't taking pictures like it's a family vacation. Post that to the archives, please. Bro's making scrapbook memories of a massacre. He is smiling in the reflection? Help! No way he's making thumbnails for the next track off this. Chat, this isn't a stream, it's an event. One message gets spammed so hard it becomes a meme instantly. He's laughing like he's gonna pass out somebody. Help him. Meanwhile, Rico is wiping tears from his eyes with blood-covered knuckles, snorting and chuckling every few seconds as he leans down to get a selfie with what used to be a head. If you want, I can show how Rico captions the photos, what he posts on his socials, or how the fan base reacts once the stream ends.
He throws an eyeball into the meat puddle and he laughs, and then he kicks it and kicks the chunks across the room.
chat absolutely erupts at this point. Bro, through an eye? What is this stream? Stop, he's playing with the eyes. Meat Puddle 2.0 confirmed. This is not content, this is insanity. He kicked it? He kicked the chunk? Chat, I can't breathe, literally. Viewers are spamming emotes like, and screenshots of the chaos are flooding every social platform. People in Lotland Mall are whispering in disbelief, some gagging, some frozen in shock, and the GCPD team monitoring the live feed are taking notes furiously, clearly horrified by the extreme nature of the carnage. The stream's viewer count skyrockets even higher as word spreads. 6.1 million now watching, with over 2,000 people joining per second. Everyone is simultaneously terrified and captivated, watching Rico manipulate the remains with a mix of precision and sheer madness.
Then he laughs like crazy. Oh, he brings out the mom of the leader and slams her face into the meat puddle, and she screams in horror and gags. That is insane.
The chat completely loses it. Holy shit, he just slammed her? She's screaming, no, bro. Chat, I'm out. This is too much. He put her in the meat puddle? What the hell is this stream? She's the leader's mom? No, I can't even look. This is insane. Viewers are spamming all caps.
That's crazy, bro.
Like
Young Rico actually got that.
Everywhere. The Lotland Mall
Love
crowd
this
watching
story.
the stream goes silent and shocked.
Hopefully I could like
Some
have this as
covering
like
their eyes,
a
some whispering
movie
frantically,
or something.
and medics at the scene are visibly
Or like an
distressed,
anime.
preparing in case anyone collapses from shock. Social
Oh
media
no, I think
hashtags
that'd be
start
way too
trending
over the top to
immediately,
become an anime
with
though.
people tweeting about the stream being absolute chaos and the most horrifying thing ever broadcast live. The live viewer count hit 6.5 million, climbing rapidly as word spreads about what's happening on Rico's stream.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Young Ricoverse go wild. Bro starts beating her with lemon juice covered barbed wire and laughs like crazy. Then keys her knees in. Okay. Bro funded them and killed with them. That's what that mother did. Damn.
The chat and viewers erupt into
Yo.
chaos. No, bro, she's getting beaten? This is illegal. WTF is going on. The bleach WTF. Chat him out. This is too much, I can't. 6.5 million people watching this? Holy shit. He's
Whoa,
laughing
look
the
at
whole
this.
time. Stop. No, she's bleeding everywhere. Viewers are spamming emotes, all caps panic messages flood the chat, and some live streamers cut away in shock while others shout warnings to authorities in real time. Social media explodes. Hashtags like Rico Madness, Tiny Gang Vengeance, and Live Chaos begin trending worldwide. The Lotland Mall crowd is frozen in horror, some covering their mouths, others backing away in disbelief, while police and medics scramble to maintain order, fearing the event is spiraling beyond control.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill any of these baby sheeps or anything. I just need their wool for all these beds I'm gonna make. Oh, let me get the other one up. Shoots her arm away with a custom 8-barrel shotgun. It dumps boiled water all over her. Oh my god. Bro shot that woman shot an RPG at a bus. That's crazy. Can you eat another piece of grass?
The moment he fires, the entire chat detonates. Bro, what did he just do? 8 barrels? 8? Chat, I can't even breathe. The steam, the water. What is happening? This stream is going down in history, UTF. She shot an RPG at a bus? What is this lore? Rico is gone. Not even the same species anymore. Reaction streamers are losing their minds live. One drops his headset and just walks away from his camera. Another is screaming, "Turn it off! Turn it off!" A third is laughing hysterically out of shock. Bro, this is fantasy or a nightmare, IDK anymore. View counts skyrocket again as more people join just to see the chaos others are talking about. The warehouse crowd in Universe is split between silent, numb disbelief and people physically turning away, hands on their heads, some yelling, "Oh my God," as they try not to vomit. Social media hits meltdown mode. Rico has lost it. 8-barrel shotgun. Boiled water insanity trending globally within seconds. Everyone is either horrified, speechless, or unable to look away.
Can we ever made that jump? Slams her head into the bloody floor to knock her out and restrains her. I might make a song. You also wash the hands.
The second he says, "Time for me to make a song," the entire internet erupts. Chat explodes. Bro is going from war crime to recording studio in 0.2 seconds. We getting a track after this? Ain't no way he turning massacre into music. Chat is about to be the most demonic Rico song ever made. Turn this into an album cover, please, Ed. Bro washing blood off like it's Taco Bell sauce. Ain't no cool down period? He just switched modes? One is pacing in circles on camera. He's about to drop a track after committing a mythological level carnage? Is he even human? Another is screaming laughing. Rico said, "Hold on, let me wash my hands before I spit bars." Another just stares at the screen, mouth open. Chat, we witnessing history. That's all I'm saying. Social posts fly. How you go from evisceration to studio time? Rico washing hands like he's clocking in for work. This track gonna be banned on every platform for. People are still in total shock. Some backing up from the carnage, others filming, others chanting, "Rico, Rico, Rico," because they know a legendary diss track is coming. The energy is apocalyptic, but everyone is glued to the screen, waiting for him to grab that mic.
Okay. Trix9 starts to say things.
Chat goes absolute nuts. Ooh, now we talking? He's dropping the teaser beat? Chat, remember the 3-day posters? That beat slaps too. Trix9 said it. We ain't leaving empty-handed. I'm ready for this apocalyptic Rico track. Let's fucking go. Y'all, he said teaser 2 days ago. I've been waiting. We about to get legendary shit here. Stream reactions. Some fans are dancing in disbelief. Others are shouting at their screens, while a few just sit frozen, mouths open, realizing they're about to hear a song written in the middle of literal chaos. Social media posts trending. Young Rico about to drop a beat with fresh terror vibes. I'm ready for the apocalypse track of the year. Rico turned his kill room into a studio WTF. The hype is off the charts. Millions watching now are counting seconds until he drops the first notes.
Okay.
Chat.
I'm gonna play Void Verdict actually to make it match.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at this place. You see the floor, right? You see the walls, right? Tiny game decor. Let's talk. Listen up. I came up out the smoke, blood drip on my coat. Whole county know my name, whole county know the GOAT. Every little gang talk tough till I float. Bodies in the rafters, ain't high like a note. They forgot about Alley Tree like I ain't see the kids fall. Like I ain't hear the screams ring loud through the stall. Like I ain't watch families run inside that mall.
Tiny gang lit it up, so I lit up all y'all.
All y'all out the mall, y'all remember that clown. Shooter try to run, saw a pickup coming around. Thought he hit the Tesla, get his little stash down.
Truck hit him so hard he became part of the ground. Fly.
Way in,
Right there, homie, look close.
Look, that ain't rainwater, that's a spirit when it goes. Blending in the face, that's the price when you boast. I'm the one these demons fear most. Oh God, be a house red like a sun with man. Who's on the table that your mama never had? Skin peeled back like a sticker on a pan. Feel your own spice looking real damn sad. Cry back. Streets, let me fix that quick. I pulled up with the blade, made the whole click split. One screen for the hook, and the whole world click. Even God turned away like damn Rico sick. He know but nah, this justice, this vengeance divine. You took innocence first, now I'm taking your spine.
Give it here.
Touch kids, touch families, cross that line. You'll end up the door on my studio shrine. From olive tree blood to the Lotland cry. To the
Jesus
tiny
Lord,
pet,
dude.
to that motherfucker fly. Every one of y'all raw when the boy gets high. If another gang touch me, every last one die. Back up, y'all don't want this smoke. Bodies fall fast when the demon gets low. Try to play God, I'ma make the sky choke. Get erased if you think this a joke. This ain't no warning, this a funeral invite. I ain't rapping, I'm preaching what I did tonight, man. Watching from your phones with your eyes real wide. If your gang touch me, you get the same damn ride. Blood on my laces, echoes from space. Y'all laugh when they ran, cry when they face. Monster in the dark that you gangs displaced. I'm the nightmare that crime can't erase. Hear my words, every gang, every corner, every block. Listen up, you push past fate, you gon' meet my clock. I'm calm till I'm not. When I snap, tick tock, tick your body gets folded like a chair in shock. Folded, not a reason, whole crew gon' listen that dawn. Hey, I'm the whisper that says, don't you breathe, wrong, don't breathe. I'm the war in the shadows, the end of your song. I'm the one who makes right out of everything wrong. Back up, y'all don't want this smoke. Why these fall fast when the demon try to play God, I'ma make the sky choke. You gon' get erased if you think this is a joke.
There you go.
Chat's going absolutely nuclear. Emojis flying everywhere. People spamming. Free Chico. This shit goes hard ass. Bop, 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 bop. Y'all see that mall takeover though? He flattened the tiny gang shit. Owly Tree gas station event. I'm losing my mind right now. Purple Void Energy.
No!
The 555 Doom Call.
How the fuck did I take that much damage?
Waving their phones in the air, people chanting, Rico, Rico, Rico. No mercy ever. What happened? Fans are literally spamming screenshots, clips, TikToks, and stories of lyrics, all in sync with the beat. A few even pull out their hands like they're dropping voice spikes in the air, hyped as if they're part of the chaos themselves. The stream count jumps again, now 6.8 million across platforms, and people are calling it the most insane, psychotic hype rap release of the year, maybe the decade. Even local news is covering it live, saying, open quote, the crowd at Lotland Mall is beyond control. Everyone is going wild over Young Rico's new track, and social media is absolutely exploding. His revenge message has been immortalized in rap form. Close quote. Everyone watching is laughing, screaming, crying, and straight up going apeshit over how savage, catchy, and brutal this song is.
Hey, yo, Chad, y'all like this shit? My producer finna post that hoe very soon. Get rid of my new single, y'all.
The chat erupts again, like you just lit a bomb in the room. Chat, publish it now. Drop it tonight. Rico, don't play with us. Bro, this gonna break Spotify like far. New single era, let's go. This man does not miss. Lotland crowd a riot if you don't drop it. Spam void emojis. Rico cooked the entire zip code. At Lotland Mall, the crowd goes feral again. People are jumping, screaming, holding up shoes, shirts, anything for Rico to sign. Drop it, drop it, drop it. New single, new single. We need that master right now. Wow, wow. Someone in the front literally starts crying, yelling, bro, save rap again. Trix 9 hops back on mic, laughing his ass off. Chat y'all created a monster. He really about to drop this next week. Enrico's comment has everyone's adrenaline maxed out. People tweeting, TikToking, and spamming. Young Rico new single soon. Hash Descendant Rico won't take over track. It's pure internet chaos and hype.
Jeez, bro. Okay, so all of these beds are going to be used for netherite. I need to make sure this is like all torched up so none of those mobs come by. Should go talk more. We missed INCENDIARY.
The chat explodes again the moment Rico calls out King C42 by name. Chat, oh! Nah, he said his name. King C Pack about to be loud. He called you out, bro. No more theory videos. King C42 better apologize before Rico ascends him. Chat, we got a Blu-ray war. This stream is historic. We were here. Trix9 sees the chaos and immediately jumps in laughing. Chat. He said what he said. If King C wants smoke, he's gonna get a feature-length response. At Lotland Mall, the crowd straight up screams at the call-out. People holding up their phones like reporters. Crah! Talk your shit, Rico. You better clip that. People already start spamming on Twitter. Rico's King C, ascend check Theory Boy 42. One dude in the back literally yells, King C better drop a prayer, not a video. Rico's energy has the whole internet feeling like a nuke just went off.
Yo, chill, bro. I'm not using this potion until like something actually crazy bad happens. He's talking about how he's gonna end the stream, so it's not that crazy.
The chat erupts one last time as Rico wraps it up. Chat, WW stream do stream. Brow turned a warehouse into a war zone. Cleanup crew need Jesus in 3 vacations. Next week we locked in. Drop that single or we riot. Stay safe, Rico. Bed's gonna walk in and pass out. Trix9 jumps in again. Chat, I told y'all, next week we feasting again. Rico cooked tonight, literally and metaphorically. Lotland Mall crowd goes wild hearing the stream close. People chanting like it's a concert. Crowd! Rico! Next week!
Yo.
Next week!
Yo!
Somebody yells loud as hell. Y'all the greatest stream of the year. Let's go! Everybody knows next week.
Talking about how the song is gonna drop tomorrow, not 2 days, with video. So it won't be like clips in the stream though.
Chat detonates instantly. Chat, tomorrow? Bro, not playing we eating for a cool music video too. Rico, you spoiling us. Who needs sleep tonight? We staying up. Tiny gang pack dropping tomorrow. This finna hit #1 before noon lunch. Lotland Mall crowd hears that through the street. It just erupts. Tomorrow, drop that video. Rico. Trix9 jumps in like a hype man who just got launched out of a cannon. Trix9 chat, I told you he had something. Tomorrow we break the internet. Vid drops too. Y'all better be locked in. Somebody in chat types, "Bro, just turned a massacre into a marketing campaign. I love this man." Rico basically just turned the whole city feral with one sentence.
In the string end. Oh.
Breaking news, Skyflare News, 8:14 p.m. The blood-stained warehouse. Police refuse entry. H-class cleaning unit deployed for first time in 18 years. Skyflare News correspondent, SC. What authorities are now calling the blood-stained warehouse has become the center of one of the most disturbing crime scene investigations in the state's modern history, or as many are already calling it, Young Rico's most extreme movie scene yet. The incident unfolded shortly after 7:56 p.m. when young Rico reportedly ended a highly viewed live stream on his personal site, Rico's Realm, notifying authorities that the location is clean for pickup. What police walked into was nowhere near clean. It wasn't even close. Officers arriving at Flatwater Warehouse, located off the west exit of South Golden Hill, described a scene so graphic, so extreme, that the Greenville County Police Department halted their approach entirely, stepping back and immediately contacting federal H-class cleanup response, a tier only used for scenes involving mass structural biohazard contamination and catastrophic body disfigurement. This is the first activation of an H-class cleaning unit in 18 years, the last being the aftermath of the torpedo terrorist attack in 2007. Officers who attempted to enter were seen exiting moments later, retching, some collapsing to the ground. Multiple have already taken immediate psychological leave. Officer testimonies, names withheld for privacy. I've been in homicide 22 years. I've never seen a scene like this. This was hell. He put eggs, literal eggs, inside torn intestines. I tapped out right there. Somebody's face was nailed to a forklift with diced eyeballs and egg yolk around it. I ran outside and called my therapist. He inverted a spine. Inverted it. He shot it out, wrapped it in brain matter, and left it like a trophy. I was at Hydra Suburb in 05. I thought that was the worst. This is worse. Way worse. Authorities originally assumed they would find only the aftermath seen in the live stream's final minutes, but investigators confirmed that Rico escalated the brutality after the stream ended, transforming the warehouse into what one officer described as a cruelty exhibit, designed to surpass his prior organ room event. Several law enforcement analysts speculate that Rico's actions were intentional, designed to shock police, public, and rival gangs simultaneously. Local communities have already adopted the name the Bloodstained Warehouse, and the site is now under full biohazard lockdown. No official body count has been released, but insiders suggest the number is far beyond what Tiny Gang reported missing. Law enforcement is expected to hold a late-night press conference addressing the situation, though several departments have reportedly requested psychological support teams in advance due to the severity of what they witnessed. Skyflare News will continue providing updates as this story develops.
Now, it's time to go to Young Rico Verse 2.
Breaking! H-class cleaning unit reveals gruesome details at the blood-stained warehouse. 9:12 p.m. Skyflare News. Terry Herrings and Michelle Price, Greenville County authorities and the H-class cleaning unit have released further details following the containment of Flatwater Warehouse, now officially called the Blood-Stained Warehouse. The scale and intensity of Young Rico's latest movie scene have been confirmed as historically extreme, surpassing all prior incidents, including the infamous organ room, Investigators report new, shocking findings, including a human skull split perfectly in half and used as a bowl for cereal. H-class operatives confirmed the skull had been cleaned, but residue consistent with cereal in a milk-like liquid remained inside. An inflated liver containing a bloody soda can, an anomaly that has left forensic specialists baffled. We still don't know how that was physically possible, said one H-class officer. The can was intact, surrounded by tissue. There's no known method in biology or chemistry that explains this. It defies everything we know. Multiple torn spinal cords inverted and wrapped in brain matter, displayed in deliberate art-like arrangements. Eggs placed inside various organs, including intestines and stomachs, some of which had been carefully cooked and baked into disturbing patterns. Faces nailed to forklifts, partially diced and combined with other bodily components for grotesque tableau. Officers on scene described repeated trauma, citing instances where even seasoned H-class personnel had to leave temporarily due to the intensity. One operative stated, "I've seen catastrophic crime scenes, but this was a full-on orchestrated horror show. It's beyond comprehension." Authorities confirmed young Rico executed much of the setup after ending his live stream, indicating a premeditated escalation of shock value. The H-class cleaning unit, mobilized for the first time since the torpedo terrorist attack 18 years ago, is now fully engaged in securing, cataloging, and removing the biohazardous materials. Officials continue to warn the public to stay away from the warehouse, citing both biohazard and psychological risk. Investigators are compiling all findings for further forensic analysis, though some experts fear the scene may be impossible to fully document without specialized psychological support. Skyflare News will continue to provide updates as the H-class team works to remediate the warehouse and release official reports. Would you like me to break down a detailed inventory of all the H-class findings so far, including what's been confirmed versus what remains classified?
Oh yeah, oh my god, there's so much I could do, let's go. Man, I looked at this so many times.
Breaking. Owner of Flatwater Warehouse speaks out. "We do not want this anymore." 9:24 p.m. Skyflare News. Terry Herrings and Michelle Price, the owner of the Flatwater Warehouse location on South Golden Hill, has issued a statement regarding the ongoing horrors discovered at the site. Speaking exclusively to Skyflare News, the owner said, open quote, "Nope, we do not want this anymore. I'll give you the deed and all the paperwork this property has. We do not want to have operations running in there no longer." Close quote. Authorities and the H-class cleaning unit continue to uncover additional grotesque findings, particularly in Sector 1, the entry hall and lobby area, now being referred to as the Blood Garden. Among the latest findings, an active meat grinder on the front desk containing a skinned torso, currently stuck due to a bone jamming the mechanism. A note written in blood reads, open quote, "Dumbass who killed a family's grandmother. This fucker is grinding for real." Close quote. Bloody ripped skin nailed to lungs, plastered on the walls, accompanied by crude messages and insults, including, open quote, "Fuckers lost their breath. Ah," close quote. Additional messages constructed using organs, clearly directed at the group known as Tiny Gang. Investigators confirmed, through young Rico's own social media posts, that no members of Tiny Gang remain, and that the warehouse contains all that is left of the gang. Young Rico reportedly laughed while recounting the live stream in which he tortured and killed Tiny Gang members and their leaders. Officials warned that the Blood Garden remains extremely hazardous, both physically and psychologically, and urged the public to avoid the warehouse at all costs. The H-class cleaning unit continues to catalog, contain, and remove the biohazardous materials, noting that some arrangements of bodies and organs appear designed to be deliberately shocking and symbolic. Skyflare News will continue to provide live updates as H-class teams secure and fully document the warehouse. If you want, I can create a full sector-by-sector breakdown of all. Breaking! H-class cleaning unit reveals more horrific findings in the Blood Garden. Skyflare News. Terry Herrings and Michelle Price, Greenville County authorities and the H-Class Cleaning Unit have released further disturbing updates from Sector 1, officially dubbed the Blood Garden, at Flatwater Warehouse. Investigators confirmed the scene was deliberately garden-themed, using corpses, organs, and blood to simulate floral and botanical arrangements. The level of detail and sadistic planning continues to shock experts. Newly documented findings include skull planters, human skulls cut open and filled with dirt-like substances composed of mixed brain matter and soil, with severed fingers arranged as flower stems. One note written in blood read, open quote, planted someone's soul today, bloom big or die trying, close quote. Blood fountains, small spouts fashioned from intestines and connected to containers of full blood, continuously dripping to simulate a watering system. H-Class officers report the smell was overpowering and nauseating. Organ hedges, lungs, hearts, and livers intricately stacked and nailed to walls, trimmed to resemble topiary bushes. Messages written across these hedges targeted tiny gang, including, open quote, trim them all to size. Ha ha, no more tiny weedy things. Close quote. Flower arrangements made of ears and fingers, placed in skull vases and interspersed with blood-soaked petals fashioned from skin. One note scrawled across the arrangement, open quote, every bloom deserves attention. Enjoy the scent of fear. Close quote. Ripped out eyeball sunflowers mounted on rods sticking out of inverted spines, with the pupils painted to resemble floral centers. Another note nearby read, open quote, look at me, blood and bloom. Close quote. Authorities confirmed that young Rico personally designed this scene to simulate a twisted botanical garden, turning the lobby into a grotesque parody of life and growth, using human remains as both structure and decoration. Officials stress that the blood garden remains highly hazardous, with unstable organ structures, active biohazard fluid, and the potential for further exposure to harmful pathogens. H-Class teams continue to carefully document, contain, and remove these materials. Skyflare News will continue to provide live coverage as the H-Class Cleaning Unit works sector by sector to catalog the full scale of young Rico's disturbing creations. I can also compile a complete inventory of every blood garden installation and its associated notes, giving a chilling step-by-step look at how this scene was designed. Breaking. H-Class Cleaning Unit reveals additional disturbing installations in the blood garden. 10:45 p.m., Skyflare News. Terry Herrings and Michelle Price, authorities in the H-Class Cleaning Unit, continue to uncover the grotesque intricacies of young Rico's garden-themed scene at Flatwater Warehouse. Sector 1, officially dubbed the Blood Garden, has revealed further installations that combine human remains, organs, and blood into macabre, artistic arrangements with explicit messages targeting the now exterminated tiny gang. Newly documented findings include the Eyeball Lemon Bowl, a glass bowl containing skin, severed fingers, lemons cut in halves, and eyeballs placed in the center of each lemon half. Each lemon is garnished with quadrant-split tongues arranged meticulously as if for a culinary presentation. A note scrawled nearby read, open quote, taste the sadness, dumbass. This is what happens when you see the bloom of your friend's fear. Close quote. Frozen lung with eye installation. A cut lung suspended in a freezer, ripped open to reveal a single extracted eyeball placed inside, accompanied by a note mocking the victim. Open quote. He fucking saw his breath in this weather. Ah! Close quote. Heart bouquets. Hearts stacked and tied together with sinew, resembling flower bouquets. Notes attached insult the former gang members directly, describing their sins or what they did in life, often using grotesque wordplay. Open quote, gather these little hearts, each one a memory of your failure. Close quote. Skin petals. Strips of skin arranged as flower petals around brain matter centers, with playful, taunting messages like, open quote, every petal reminds you how little you were. Bloom or die, losers. Close quote. Organ fountains and streams. Continuations of the prior watering systems, now including frozen livers with eyeball pebbles inside, blood flowing over top to simulate the garden irrigation system. Notes attached read, open quote, irrigated with your guilt, enjoy the scent. Close quote. H-Class Cleaning Unit officials confirmed that every installation was deliberately personalized to humiliate or insult the victims, often referencing their actions, fears, or roles within tiny gangs. The level of macabre creativity surpasses anything previously documented, with each display combining elements of body horror, theatricality, and psychological torment. Officials continue to warn that the Blood Garden remains one of the most hazardous scenes ever encountered, both physically and mentally, and the public is urged to stay far from the warehouse. H-class teams continue to document, stabilize, and safely remove the material. Skyflare News will maintain live coverage as more sector-by-sector updates are released. I can produce a full catalog of every Blood Garden item so far, including exact composition, notes, and their target victims, essentially creating a complete forensic art gallery inventory of young Rico's secrets. Do you want me to compile that next?
Hold on, bro. Got one heart.
Breaking. H-class cleaning unit uncovers ultra-disturbing cabinet of flora in Blood Garden. 11:12 p.m. Skyflare News. Terry Herrings and Michelle Price, H-class cleaning unit officials have released shocking new details from Sector 1, the Blood Garden at Flatwater Warehouse, revealing a previously undiscovered installation dubbed the Cabinet of Flora. Originally a standard piped information cabinet in the lobby, used to map the warehouse's plumbing, the structure has been repurposed by young Rico into a grotesque, macabre display, resembling a luxury vine wall often seen in high-end hotels, but constructed entirely with human remains. Investigators report the body inside has been obliterated and arranged with surgical precision to simulate intertwining vines. Among the most chilling aspects are the personalized notes, each targeting specific victims. The most notable reads, open quote, "Remember the vine you used to kill your mom? Look what you are now, dumbass!" Close quote. This note confirms the identity of the victim as Oscar DeSanta, responsible for strangling his mother with a thick vine and also implicated in the 2016 preschool explosion.
Oh my God.
Investigators note a pattern. The severity of a victim's prior crimes appears to directly correlate with the brutality of their placement in young Rico's scenes. Other notes found within the Cabinet of Flora include, "You thought the vines were your power? Now they're your prison. Served you nice and green, just like your pathetic little life. Every twist, every snap reminds you who's really in charge. Look at you, blooming into nothing. The world watches and laughs." H-class officials describe the installation as one of the most psychologically disturbing arrangements encountered so far, combining body horror, symbolic retribution, and twisted artistic design.
I'm not finding it anymore.
Authorities emphasize the continued danger. Structures like the Cabinet of Flora are unstable, organs and bones are precariously balanced, and the risk of pathogen exposure remains extremely high. The H-class team is documenting the scene carefully, both for forensic purposes and to record the scope of young Rico's orchestrated cruelty. Skyflare News will provide further updates as additional notes and installations are cataloged, including the increasingly apparent pattern linking victim history to the intensity of their placement in the Blood Garden. I can also create a complete Cabinet of Flora breakdown, showing exactly how each victim was positioned, the notes attached, and the symbolic meaning behind each arrangement. Do you want me to do that next? Breaking. H-class cleaning unit reports disturbing incident in Blood Garden. 11:47 p.m. Skyflare News. Terry Herrings and Michelle Price, H-class cleaning unit officials, have documented a newly uncovered and highly disturbing hazard at Flatwater Warehouse, further emphasizing the extreme dangers of Sector 1, the Blood Garden. According According to the field report, during remediation and cataloging of the scene, a cleaner was struck by body halves that had been burnt and frozen with multiple deep cuts. These remains fell through the ceiling tiles, which had been weakened and destabilized by the installation above. The impact was significant enough that the cleaner vomited immediately, though no serious physical injuries were reported. The H-class unit described the incident as, open quote, "The ceiling tiles gave way under the weight of preserved human remains. These were not intact bodies. They had been burned, frozen, and carved with precision, causing them to fracture when they fell. The visual and olfactory effect was overwhelming." Close quote. This latest finding reinforces the unprecedented level of danger present in young Rico's setups. Officials caution that the blood garden is structurally unstable, with suspended remains, precarious installations throughout the body.
Oh my goddamn hell!
Biohazard risk is extreme, particularly due to fluids, blood, and partially preserved tissues that may harbor unknown pathogens. Psychological trauma to personnel remains a major concern, as the scene is deliberately designed to shock and disturb. Authorities continue to advise the public to avoid the warehouse entirely, and H-class teams are taking extreme precautions while documenting and removing remains. Skyflare News.
Of course it's not freaking getting trashed, bro. Oh my goddamn hell.
As more findings and safety incidents are revealed. If you want, I can create a chronological log of all incidents so
Dude,
far.
just get trashed already. Holy shit.
Collapse, the eyeball lemon bowl, cabinet of flora, and all other sector-specific discoveries. Essentially a full H-class field report timeline.
We got 10 from that. It's only gonna be like none. Especially with all the gold. It's like none, bro. Fucking bored now.